Welcome, everyone.
All right. Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect. All right, guys. Hey, why don't you just tell us where you are dialing in from today? Just state your name and where in the world you are today. Let's take a look here. You can type that into the chat box. Wow, you see that, Sam? We got a nice international crowd.
Antarctica, really?
Yeah,
David from Antarctica. Dave, hopefully it's not snowing there. Brenda from Chicago. Mike from Seal Beach. London. I love London. Stefan, how are you? We've got Kurt from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Roland from California. Philip from Florida. I love Florida.
I've seen Atlanta.
Francis from Phoenix. Did you see Atlanta? You know,
Yeah.
Atlanta's in the house. That's my hometown. Brett from Philadelphia. Let's see who else we have here. Carl from the Bronx. David from Antarctica. Canton. San from Canton, Missouri. That Antarctica one is, wow, that's far. Ruth, all the way from Los Angeles. Ruth, how are you doing? Darwin from Yellow Pine, Idaho, Iowa. Hey, look at that. Joseph is all the way from Colombia.
Wow.
That is far. Congratulations, Joseph. You are an international man. We've got Terry from Houston. We've got another Terry from Maine. Kelly from Orlando, Linda from Florida. We've got a nice international crowd, and it is just 7:04, so let's get started, guys. Guys, I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine, and I know you hear people say that all the time. Hey, that's my good friend. But this guy really is a good friend of mine. This is someone I've known. We met years and years ago at a seminar, and we were just talking in the hallway one day, and we just hit it off really nice. He's got a wonderful wife. When we go on the Marketers Cruise, we hang together. He hangs with my wife. So this really is an awesome gentleman. But not only is he a good person, but he's also a very smart and intellectual individual who understands a side of the business that most internet marketers don't pay attention to, and that is selling physical products. And by physical products, I mean things that you hold, things that you touch, things that you put in a box, right? I know we're taught you got to sell CPA offers, we got to sell affiliate products, we got to sell ebooks, but I'm going to tell you something. I've been selling physical products since probably 2001 or 2, somewhere around there. It is a beautiful thing to do because it's much easier to sell, because it's either you want what this gizmo does or you don't want it. There really isn't much convincing. Like, I've sold pool tables, right? So it's either you want the pool table in your living room or you don't want the pool table in your living room. And today, what makes this opportunity even better is there's this little thing called Amazon. There's a couple other sites as well, and Sam's going to talk about those. But you've got the behemoth called Amazon. And what most people don't realize is more than 80 to 90% of the products that Amazon sells, they don't own. They are nothing more than an affiliate. They're nothing more than a reseller of other people's products. And a super affiliate or a gigantic affiliate is a great way to put it. So what Amazon needs to make money is more people like you and I who are putting products in their marketplace that the marketplace is looking for. The more of them that's there, the more money Amazon makes. So Amazon, especially if you look on their sites, they're pushing hard saying, sign up, we want you to sign up. So guys, you're in at the right opportunity at the right time, and Sam is an expert. So I've been doing it for a long while, but Sam has been doing it a whole lot longer than I have. So I want you to listen to everything he's got. Take out a piece of paper, some pens, take some notes. I know you've seen a lot of information come out in the last couple of weeks, some of it extremely expensive, which I just don't understand why these people were selling their information that high, and I don't think there needs to. There shouldn't be a barrier for you to get into the marketplace. So with that being said, Sam, let me turn it over to you. I'm going to mute myself out and, show my folks your expertise. Show them how they can get started with building a huge Amazon business.
Well, thanks so much, Greg. Yeah, I know we've been friends for a long time. I was thinking back earlier. I think it's like 2008. We first
It
met.
is.
That's what it was in a seminar in Atlanta.
Yep.
So we've got Dave Huckabee on the line here, guys. He's my partner. He also does e-commerce. Actually, Dave's been doing e-commerce a lot longer than I have. Dave's
since 1997.
So Dave's an
Oh
old
my
fart.
God.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. So.
Thanks, man. But I think that just that year and the fact that Sam and I have been doing this too long just points to how different it is from most of the ways that you have of making money on the internet. The site that I launched in 1997 is still live and still generating orders.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
think about that for a second, everybody.
That's well, my original site's still up and running and making money too. I started in 2003. So we'll get started here, guys. So you guys got a pen and paper and ready to get started. This is going to be a really good presentation, guys. I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. Guarantee we're going to show you guys some stuff you've never seen before. I can guarantee that. Thank you everybody for coming tonight, and explain who I am. My name's Sam Engel. I've been doing e-commerce since 2003. I have maybe 36 websites now or more. I'm not sure how many I've got at this point, but 36 running. I still do that. I've been doing info products for a few years too, so you guys might have seen me around doing selling software and some other info products in the past. And I've done a couple of events and stuff too. So yeah, I've been around for a while. I've done a lot of things. You tell us a little about yourself, Dave.
I am essentially I'm a sales guy. I was a manufacturer's representative. I used to do face-to-face selling in factories, industrial equipment, and I transitioned. Well, I bought the company I worked for in '99, and immediately kind of killed the sales business and switched it all over to internet because I saw which way the wind was moving, and it wasn't moving in the direction of a guy in a car going to a factory. It was moving this way, towards the internet, and since then, I've been making my living selling equipment, not just to people, but also to other businesses online.
Yeah, there's different ways you can do it. You can sell to consumers, or you can sell B2B, right? You're more to
Absolutely.
B2B. I'm
and
more
I
in
have
the
websites
consumer
that
market.
do both.
Yeah, I'm in the market for selling to consumer mainly, right? And I know from me and Dave talk a lot of stuff about our businesses, and I know Dave does a lot of his business is business related, right? Goes
Absolutely. Yeah, about 80%. Is to industry and to government research facilities. Do a lot of business with universities.
We're both selling stuff that people want. So what we're going to teach you guys, show you guys tonight, the 5 keys to a successful e-commerce business. And it's really not that hard, guys. And we'll show you some really cool stuff and some cool software that you really like. You'll learn about a proprietary software that we use to find hot selling products with massive ROIs. And it does give us, me and Dave both, a massive competitive edge over our competition. You guys will absolutely salivate over this when you see this, and that's a promise. I guarantee that you guys are going to see software that we've got here and some techniques you've never seen anybody else show you, okay? So we don't try to hide anything from anyone. So you guys excited to learn how you can create a 6-figure income business today? So I can see a bunch of yeses there. You guys ready to get going here? Yep, see a bunch of yeses? Yes. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Sarah. Andrew. Yes. Cool. Kelly, Joanne, Kurt, Ron, Stefan. Cool, cool, cool. Kathy, Dan. Yeah, okay, guys. So let's get started here. What you guys are going to learn in today's presentation? You're going to see a couple other e-commerce businesses started by people just like you. We've got a couple examples that's just like crazy. One of them is just like the site is so ugly, but it's still just making massive art. The guys are making a lot of money doing it. And you guys can do the same thing. So we'll show you 5 keys to a successful e-commerce business. This is very important, guys. You must get this right or you'll fail miserably. So we'll show you 5 keys and explain to them what you need to do, okay? We'll show you 2 exclusive pieces of software that we use to automated product prospecting and increase profits. This is some ninja stuff, guys. This is really cool software, and I guarantee your mouth is going to drop, and it's like, what the? It can't be that easy, right? The number one most effective formula for starting your e-commerce business, and how you can learn all the strategies to build your own Amazon e-commerce empire quickly, guys. Now, we talk about e-commerce a lot because e-commerce is Amazon, eBay, selling online, right? So we call it, e-commerce. That's always what I always call it. It's strictly e-commerce because it is e-commerce, right?
Yeah, if you're selling a physical product, it doesn't matter if you're shipping it out or Amazon shipping it for you, or it's coming through, the order's coming through eBay. It doesn't matter. It's still e-commerce.
Yeah, it's still e-commerce, right? So why would you guys want to choose e-commerce? It's predictable and sustainable. Like David said, he's been doing it since '97. I've been doing it since 2003. My first site's still up and running and still sells stuff on a regular basis. So it is predictable and sustainable. Google loves e-commerce websites. You guys ever seen the Google shopping part where you can go to Google, type something, they got shopping? That's even how much they love it. They'll even give you, you can upload a file and put your stuff up there for free. But that's not why, why Google loves e-commerce sites, because it's an honest business, right? You hear people getting slapped by Google, Panda and Penguins and all that kind of stuff, and they're doing affiliate offers and they're running traffic through them the wrong way, and this just got saturated. So Google really does love e-commerce websites, right, Dave? I've never had one of my sites get slapped.
That is true. And you know, if you think about it for a second, of course they love e-commerce websites, because what they're trying to do, what Google's goal is, of course, number one is to make a ton of money, which they're good at doing that. But number two is they want to give people what they're actually searching for. And if someone's searching for, you know, high-capacity blender, Google doesn't really like it when the person clicks on the search result and it takes them to, say, a little affiliate site, and then they immediately click the back button. That's a signal to Google that that result was not good. And that's why when you do a product search in Google, you mainly see places where you can actually go and buy whatever the item is.
Yep, exactly.
That's what Google's trying to deliver. So why shouldn't you be the one with the site that they want to rank?
True. And that's your own websites, Amazon, eBay, anything. You guys are just search for a product and go up to Google and type in the product name, and you see eBay listings coming up and Amazon, because Google loves it. And they also love your own websites. Once you get your own site or store set up, guys, it should have a store in here too. This really is a store. It sells for you 24/7. So when I wake up every morning, guys, I have orders. I have emails in my inbox with orders. So I get them when I'm sleeping at night. It's just like 24/7. This weekend is a holiday weekend, right? It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm going out of town. When I go out of town, I'll be getting orders all weekend, guys. Just because it's a holiday weekend and here in the States doesn't mean people still not shopping. People still shopping, guys. They're buying on Amazon, they're buying on the websites, they're buying on eBay. So I'll get flooded with orders and stuff, through Saturday, Sunday, and Monday while I'm off. I'll come in, Tuesday, and I'll have tons of orders waiting for me. I love the business because it's 24/7, guys. You don't have to be there. You start making money right away, pretty well right away. I mean, you can start within a couple hours if you do it the right way, right?
That's exactly right. Once the site is up, it doesn't take long for Google to index it. And if you set it up properly, there's no reason why you shouldn't start showing up in search results.
I've had sales within a couple of days, guys, on websites. I just recently put one up 3-4 months ago, and I'm getting 3 to 4 orders, and these are $100 orders every single day off the website. It's just taking off. It took off. I think I put it I'm guessing 4 months ago, and within a couple of days I started getting sales. And within the last 2 months or so, I'm getting normal sales for 4 or 5 orders a day off that website. It's a new site because I did it the right way. And this is my own website. We're not talking just to Amazon. This is talking about my website. Amazon is really great, guys. I love Amazon because I make a lot of money from there. I mark my prices up, and it's free traffic. You can work from anywhere, guys. I talk about when I go on vacation, or if I wherever you're at, if you got a laptop and internet connection, guys, you can work from anywhere. So you take your laptop with you and travel around or go out of town, whatever you need to do, and choose your own hour. That's what is so important, guys. I love to be able to work when I want and how I want. I don't have anybody telling me what to do. Now, I know a lot of you guys could be, possibly probably working for another, working for an employer, and you guys have a regular job, and your hours are limited, but you can still have a successful business. I did it. When I started mine, I owned a computer company at the time. I had employees and stuff, and I actually worked after I closed the store down in the evenings. I come home, and that's how I started my e-commerce business. Started really beating it at nights and stuff, right? And I want it to work. So, and now I can choose my own hours. I can pretty well just sleep in what I want, and take off when I want, and do what's there. So you build your first site, guys. Then you can clone it and create your own empire. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But you can build your first store or first site, guys, and you can replicate and you can take over a niche very, very, very easily. Some of the niches I'm personally in and Dave's in, when we find out that products are selling, we'll go out and we'll replicate it. We'll put it on, we'll replicate Amazon stores, eBay stores. We'll clone 6 or 8 or 10 of the same, not the exact same sites, some of the same types, same products, but they're different name websites and so forth.
Well, yeah, and the other way to do it is to attack different channels. There are certain product keyword searches where you look on page 1 of Google and you can see, now nobody else realizes this but me, I guess, but you see 2 websites that belong to me, you see an eBay listing, and then you see an Amazon listing, and they're all me.
I've got a bunch myself.
You can really take over the homepage of Google if you know how to do it.
I've got some of my niches. I've got 5 or 6 websites on the first page of Google for high-end keywords, right? High search term keywords. It's easy to do. To be successful, guys, you need the following. And this is really simple. Niche research where you find hot selling products. People say, this is so hard, Sam. It's bullshit. It's harder than you think to find hot selling products. Guys, it really is not. That's one of your least worries, really. So niche research, you need to find the hot selling products, right? You need to find reliable manufacturers and suppliers. If you don't find reliable manufacturers and suppliers, you're going to be nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare. And I've dealt with my share of them people a long time ago, right? And it's not near as bad as it used to be. And it wasn't that bad back in the day, but it still had to deal with people that didn't exactly know how to ship products out in a timely manner, and a couple, and responses and stuff like that. But you need to find. It's very important you find reliable suppliers products for you, right? Third-party marketing, Amazon, eBay. We talked about that. So, it's good. Best to, have your own websites. Do third-party marketing on Amazon, eBay, and there's a ton of other different platforms where you can list your products, right? You need a website that accepts payments. I like to have websites with the S. And once you build your first site, guys, it's easy. It really is easy to replicate that site and just massively build more of them and take over niches, right? You need traffic generation strategies. You need traffic, guys. You can build all you want, but if you don't get traffic, and you guys know that, if you don't have leads, which is traffic, you're not going to have any. Your business is going to fail miserably. So you have to get customers and visitors to our offers, right? Whether it be Amazon, eBay, or your own website, and software to help you along the way, guys. We all know that automation is really key these days. I mean, I'm not talking about this special SEO ninja, jump over the hoop software and all kind of stuff. I mean, you can have software to maintain databases, software to do little researches and stuff like that. But we all need software, guys, to help along the way. Like I use QuickBooks and a number of things. But we all need softwares, a little bit of softwares to help us along the way, right? All right, we'll go with an example of a website that's pretty cool. DiamondCandles.com, guys, and I'll pull the site up. I'll pull up here in a second. They have a unique idea and execute it. Started with just one guy. Still a family-run business. He uses BigCommerce, a platform that anyone can learn in a few hours, and he's crushing it. So let's check out the rankings, guys. I'll go up here and pull this up for you. Pull this up. What you guys see here? And that was Diamond Candles. Yep. So you see it's a basic site, guys. It's not a whole lot to it. He's got a shopping cart button up here and his login and so forth up here. Free economic shipping, and we'll talk more about that, about having good stuff up your header and stuff. That's really good. He has this stuff at the top here.
Guys, I've got a couple of sites on BigCommerce, and this is a BigCommerce site. And looking at this, I can tell you that there's nothing here that's not available right out of the box. There's nothing super custom here. A site like this is pretty easy to build.
Yeah, it's easy. So go over here, guys, and so he's crushing the rankings. So let's go over here and look at the rankings, guys, that he's doing here. All right, and he made his own product category. Check this out. Let Dave talk about this a little bit. Oops.
Yeah, what we're looking at here. What we're looking at here is an SEMrush report. SEMrush is a piece of software that I use to check other people's backlink profiles and also to check the keywords that they're ranking for. Now look at this guy. His daughter had an idea to put a ring inside a wax candle. Look at the number of searches for diamond candles. That is amazing. And of course he's going to rank #1 because it's his product, it's his idea, and look at his website now.
DiamondCandles.com.
He's got this nailed.
Let me give you guys an example.
It nailed. Nobody else is going to rank for this stuff but him.
Give you guys an example real quick. I need to butt in real quick. I just thinking about this, Dave. But think about this guy's got ranked for DiamondCandles.com, and of course he owns DiamondCandles.com. So let's say, for example, you was interested in diamond candles, and I'm not interested, and most of you probably not. But think about this, guys. I guarantee that Diamond Candles Online or DiamondCandlesStore.com is available. Just say, for example, you wanted to get into that niche, that you wanted a domain if so close. I'd say not buy .net or .org. You still want a .com. But I bet if any of you guys go right now and do a search and look for DiamondCandlesStore.com or diamondcandlesonline.com, it's probably available. And I teach this massively with my students and stuff, and teach them how to do this and find domains, guys. That's how I get ranked really easily. And it's not Diamond Candles. I don't go, you daggone sure don't want to go after trademark stuff, right? You don't never do that. For generic stuff like this, guys, it's really easy to use the online or store back behind it, and it works really well.
And you know, Sam, that's another thing that people think is hard that's not, which is finding good domain names.
Easy smeezy, easy smeezy. That's one of the easiest things you can do, guys. I mean, it's so easy. It's easy, so easy, it's stupid.
Look at this guy's domain right here.
DiscountUsers.com, right? Guaranteed discount users online or store. It's probably available, more than likely. Common products, easy to find manufacturers for juicers, guys. I'll pull the guy's site up here in a minute. Juicers. We were just talking about this 5 minutes before the webinar with Craig, wasn't we?
Yep.
We were talking about juicers. I was talking about somebody else, totally somebody else that's doing something with juicers. All right. So look, we'll show this site here in a minute. So any of us could do this, guys. WordPress, Shopify, BigCommerce. This guy's still making and ranking since 1998. And we'll teach you how to make a site like this, guys. Only better. It's easy and only better. This site really sucks. Let's go over here and pull this up, guys. This is an ugly site. Oh, my goodness.
That is hideous.
That's
Look
like
at it, man.
1990.
All that empty space.
98. So I knew it was back in the 90s because I had a few of these ugly sites like this, too. But the guy is
but
probably...
it still ranks and it still sells.
Yep. We'll pull up stats here in just a second, guys. But like he said, Dave said, it still ranks and it still sells even though it's ugly. And people just probably got used to it, his customers and so forth. And he still gets traffic. He's probably done a little bit of SEO on it. And if I really want to look into see what he's doing on this SEO, to probably look and see, right? So I go into juicers, green power. I'm looking at his keywords, guys, kind of getting the idea of what he's going after, right? So I just went and looked at his source code real quick. If you want to look at anybody's source code, guys, you can go just right-click on their page and say View Page Source, right? If you want to get down and look and see what their header, their title right here, right? And then their keywords they have in here. So it's an ugly site. It's plain and simple, right? So let's go look at the stats on him, guys. Juicers, discount juicers. Look at this.
Juicers, a single word keyword. He's ranking 14th. And I don't know how many of you guys in the audience are SEOs or have done any SEO, but I noticed that when Sam was showing us the source, he doesn't even have a meta description for his home page. He doesn't even have the meta tag filled out, and he's still ranking like crazy. #1 for discount juicers. And you might look at that and say, well, that's only 3,600 searches a month. But e-commerce is different from other ways of making money online. If I go online and I'm searching for discount juicers, I'm not doing that because I want to buy cat litter. I'm in the market for a discount juicer. You know? When people type in product names with modifiers, they're ready to buy. This guy is sitting right in front of them. And I would imagine that when they get through laughing at his site, they place an order.
Exactly.
This guy's still making a ton of money.
Yeah, he wouldn't still have an ugly site, guys, if he wasn't making money.
That's right.
It's still a really ugly site. He needs shot.
Yeah.
I would have updated a long time ago, but, you know, so be it. Okay. So, are you guys ready to learn the 5 keys of running a successful e-commerce business? Give me some yeses. You guys enjoying this presentation? We're sharing some good stuff with you. I hope you guys got a lot out of the tips I give you for the online and the store behind a domain name, because it works really well. I've been using it for years, guys, and I get ranked really easy and quickly by using that technique. Seriously. I'm not saying go out there and go ho with the stuff, but yes, it works. So people say keyword-rich domain names don't work. They're full of it. You don't want more than 3. My motto is usually no more than 3 words in that. Right. So it would be, if I was doing the juicers or discount juicers online, that'd be 3 words, right? So, or the discountjuicerstore.com, that'd be 3 words. Now I have done some 4-word domains like that, but I'm not really a big fan of using 4 words, right? So, guys, yes, rock on, indeed, heck yes, yes, entertaining, thank you. So, got a big yes from all you guys, thank you. So, yeah, big yes. Now, okay, guys, key #1, finding hot niche products. Now, that would be the #1 step that you need to really do is you need to find a hot niche product, right? before you can dominate a market. And Dave loves this pressure washer. He told me earlier today he's just going to have to buy him one because he likes it so much.
I actually think I'm going to buy it.
Yep. Got the headlights in the front and everything.
Cool.
Just looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you know, the last time I used a pressure washer, it was loud and it ran on gas and it was a pain in the butt to get started. This thing I can just plug in and annoy my neighbors without making noise.
Look at the customer reviews, guys. And we're going to show you a little technique here in a few minutes. So you guys are going to freak out, and we can show you, pull up all these different statistics on products from Amazon. You guys are going to absolutely fall back in your chair when you see this. I guarantee it. You guys are going to fall back in your chair. But it's not just reviews and stuff, guys, too. We're going to show you a piece of software that does some wacky, crazy stuff for Amazon, okay? First thing, guys, this is very important for finding hot niche products. You got to find the market first, and then you find the product, right? Do it the other way around, you made a big mistake, and there's thousands and thousands, millions of niches, if not millions, right? So it isn't that difficult to locate one, right? Find or create a specific product that market wants or will pay for, and at a price that brings enough profit that makes you worth selling. So, we're out here to make money, and a higher profit margin is best, right? You can create a product. You can either get a product that's already created, or you can create your own product and your own niche, guys. You actually create your own niche, and I have actually created my own niches with the particular products. All right. Know your target audience, guys. So it's a matter of just doing a little bit of research, like the SEMrush and a couple other ones like that, right, Dave?
That's correct.
Next tip, guys, make sure your target market has repeat customers. The best customer is the one that already knows you. I love repeat customers because they'll keep coming back and back, guys, and they'll recommend to their family and friends and stuff like that too, to you, to your website.
It's a thing of beauty. You do the work once to get that guy to make that first order, then he's coming to you for accessories, or maybe it's something that needs supplies. It's got a part that gets used up, like a coffee filter or whatever, and it just keeps on rolling.
Yep. And like, for example, guys, is it a seasonal product, right? Is it a seasonal product like Christmas ornaments, Halloween costumes, etc.? You get to repeat a lot of repeat customers from that, guys. I love seasonal stuff. I'm really big into Christmas ornaments myself, and Christmas stockings and skirts and figurines and so forth during the Christmas season. And I actually crush it. I crush it more than Amazon and eBay with Christmas ornaments. I actually have a couple Christmas ornament sites too, but I just absolutely crush it with that kind of stuff on Amazon and eBay. Halloween costumes, Easter, Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, all that kind of stuff, guys. They're not seasonals, but it is seasonal, I guess. If you just take your birthday, it is seasonal. But we mostly target. I like to go through Christmas and Halloween, that kind of stuff, guys. Like, for example, I do some stuff with garden statues, and when it's springtime, it gets warm, guys. My site goes crazy. I don't sell many garden statues in the wintertime, but I do in the spring and summer, right?
And I'd like to jump in here and point something out about seasonal products. More so than a regular product that kind of has a steady volume year-round, a seasonal product gives you opportunities to buy stock and to get product at huge discounts.
Huge discounts, yep.
It's like, everyone says the best time to buy Christmas ornaments is in the first week of January. Well, think about that and apply that to all of these different niches, and you can see that you could actually load up, make an agreement to buy at a later date, or just buy stock and hold it. And you can get stuff for next to nothing and sell it for list price.
Amazon's the hot market, guys, for selling Christmas stuff. I sell on a regular basis through the week. I probably sell 2 or 3 Christmas ornaments through the week on a regular basis.
True. We were talking about that last week. I can't believe how much Christmas stuff you sell year-round.
And Christmas tree garlands. Yes. People buy that stuff, guys. They'll buy it year-round. Competition's good, guys. Always good. It shows that there's a market, but know your competition. Research them beforehand. You want to know if you can beat them, right? And it's a really easy calculation, and I've got a calculator to show you how to do that. Of course, you do a couple other research like with the SEMrush and stuff like that, but there's a couple other little bitty techniques you use, and you know if you got a good chance of outranking them, okay? Avoid products that everyone in the world is trying to sell, so don't try to sell commodities. What's commodities, Dave?
Potato chip, sugar. Commodity is something that's the same no matter whose brand label is on it. It's something that you can buy anywhere. You can get it at Walmart, Target, Kroger's, if you've got a Kroger's grocery store, whatever your grocery store is. Stuff that's the same no matter where you get it, that's a commodity. Commodities are always sold just based on price. And that means that it is a race to the bottom. And there you go. You can't compete with Walmart. They're beating up on their suppliers 24/7.
Yep.
You're not going to get it for lower than they get it. And you're not going to pay yourself a lower salary than they pay their people. So you're not going to beat them.
Yep. That's the truth. Concentrate on more expensive products, guys. Don't limit your profits at all. I used to sell a lot of lower-end stuff, and I really sold a lot of them. But I've run myself ragged trying to sell products at just a few bucks, right? Some people like to sell in mass quantities and build a list, and we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Sell it cheaper than your competition so you can build a list and you can actually sell other things to them. But one thing I want to tell you guys is don't give up. Take advantage of the resources that you have on the internet. When Dave got started, when I got started, I didn't have the resources. All there was a couple little e-books. It wasn't worth a hoot, and the guys are still out there. They're still selling the crap, telling you how to go through their resources and get the manufacturers from them, and here's some niche products and stuff. And there wasn't that many resources. I started without really much help. I didn't know really many people. I learned how to do this on my own, so I've got the experience to know how to do it, and Dave the same way. Dave, we started doing it and learned how to do it. So don't give up, guys. What I'm trying to get at is you guys have a lot more opportunity than we do because the internet has grown so much since then. There's so much information out there, and all the resources you have out there on the internet, you should be taking advantage of, right? So don't never give up, guys.
There's another point I'd like to make is that when Sam and I started doing this, and we'd call a manufacturer, hey, I would like to distribute your products online. Sometimes we would get the audio equivalent of a blank stare.
It's true.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it looked like you had 3 heads.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding me?
You mean like eBay? No, I mean like I'll set up a website and sell your stuff. But, that is over. That hurdle is flattened out. You don't have to jump over it. It's gone. People are used to it. And we'll talk more about manufacturers later, but these guys want to hear from you. They want you to sell.
They do. I used to have to educate, when I used to go to trade shows and stuff, I used to have to educate them. They always say, what's drop shipping? He'd look at me like I had 2 or 3 heads, and I'd have to explain to him. I really got old. I'd explain to him how to work it. Not many people do. Didn't understand it, but they do now. A lot of manufacturers do.
Well, now it's a big part of how they make money.
Yep. So key number 2, guys, is finding reliable manufacturers. You need to investigate and research your competition. Again, you need to know what they're selling. Because here's a tip, guys. A lot of these guys will list their products. So if you find a hot product and you investigate and research your competition, a lot of these guys will post the manufacturer's name in the product description. That's a really easy one to go about. I've even went to malls and stuff and found, I've found products online. This is years ago. You used to go to malls where they, not anybody just sold stuff, but you had to go to the mall to get it. So I wanted a higher price item. I just look at the back of the box of the packaging, and the manufacturer's always in the back of it. It's easy as that, right? Research trade shows and merchandise marks directories to easily find reliable manufacturers. Let me pull my screen up here because I had pulled some stuff up for you guys earlier about trade shows and merchandise marks. And let me pull it up here, guys. And you can do this in any country. So what I did here, Dallas, Texas got a merchandise mark directory. So what you want to do, so for example, you live in Chicago or whatever, you need to find the merchandise marks, and then you need to look for the directory, guys. This is really cool stuff. And I'll show you what I find right here. This is Dallas Mark, guys. The directory, now back in the day they didn't do this. You had to sign up, and it was really limited. You couldn't just get into directories, but now they just got to post out there. Most of you guys don't know that, right? So we can actually go in here and look at lines. So we look at, for example, if we were looking for baby gifts, right? Area rugs, just go area rugs. We can find all these manufacturers that goes to has showrooms at this trade show, right? And these markets are usually open year round, right? So let's go to the baby goods again, right? Baby gifts. I'll show you how easy this stuff is, guys. So 2 red hens, for example. I'm going to just right-click this, open it up, and right here, guys, to give you all the information for the manufacturer right there. Look at that. Phone number, email, website, the whole 9 yards, right? It's pretty well that easy. This is in the States too, guys, but you can also do this in any country. Okay? So this is Miami Merchandise Mart. It's another one, guys. I went and Googled that a while ago. Miami Merchandise Mart, and they show you all these different categories, right? So you can actually go in here and look. Looking at apparel right here. And in my training, we show you guys all this stuff. Look, exhibitors list. It just goes on and on and on, no matter what country you're in, guys. you can find trade shows and exhibitions and find the directories. After you find the product, it's not hard to find the hot products. It's not hard to find the manufacturer at all. There's another cool one, guys. Events Eyes. It's got exhibitions all over the world, right? So you can choose a country if you're in the UK, Russia, right? Norway, Poland, Ireland. It goes on and on and on. Trade shows, United Kingdom. So you guys just got to be smart about this and start doing some searching, because when you do the simple searches like United Kingdom trade shows, I got to give you guys a hint. The searching on Google for you in the United States and like Canada, usually it's best to use merchandise marts instead of trade shows. In Europe, it's best to do your search using trade shows terms, okay? I've learned that years ago that, like I said, I'm going to say this again. If you're working, you're trying to find manufacturers in the U.S. or Canada, you want to use merchandise mart, so it'd be Chicago or U.S. merchandise mart or something like that. In Europe, most of the time, your merchandise marts don't come up with much of a search, but trade shows, using trade shows works better, okay? So that's a little tip I'll give you, right? So that's why I want to cover real quick about trade shows. Trade shows are one of my favorite ways, guys, to find reliable drop shippers and manufacturer drop shippers, however you want to do it. There's different ways of selling your products online. You can either have them drop ship or you can buy them directly from them. There's a lot of different ways, right? Pay attention to details when you're investigating a potential manufacturer. So you want to always ask a lot of questions, right? Negotiate for the best pricing and shipping. So all you got to do is ask them, guys. If you don't ask, you won't get the answer, right? So what is the person going to do on the other end of the phone? Reach out and grab you by the neck? Nah.
Yeah, so many people are afraid to just ask, but you've got to ask.
Got to ask.
You've got to get the information so you can make a decision whether or not you want to sell their product.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask for the best pricing.
Yeah.
Ask them which products are moving the best online.
That's a good
tip. Ask them what the return policies are.
That's a good tip, because you know what? Most of these people will tell you. I ask a lot of times manufacturers what's selling really good online. I don't ask them, can you tell me who's selling the hottest products online and who's selling it, which websites are selling it? Da, da, da. I just ask them, what's your hottest selling products that people selling of yours online, and they'll give you the answer almost every freaking time.
Yeah, I was telling Sam a couple of weeks ago, I posed that question to one of my manufacturers, and instead of telling me which products move best online, because they sell in stores and in a lot of different places, he actually sent me an Excel spreadsheet of their price list and had highlighted in yellow, in a yellow background, the stuff that moved the best online. Wow. So I just took their 15 best products, and that's all I put on my website.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It was nice.
Yeah.
But, if I'd never asked, I wouldn't have got that information.
Never, never, never don't use the middleman, guys. Let me explain what a middleman is. And I'm not going to say who they are, WWB, which you guys can figure that out. There's another one that starts with a D, and a couple of these places that says, well, we have a list of manufacturers. You can pay us a monthly fee, and we'll supply you as manufacturers. Well, guess what? The same manufacturers you can find at trade shows and merchandise markets, guys. All they're doing is getting a fee, and you're having a lot more headaches going in between. So say, for example, you had a customer that wanted to return something or something was broken, blah, blah, blah. You'd have to go through the middleman for them to get straight to the manufacturer. Well, why would you want to do that? You want to go straight to the manufacturers. You don't have to deal with all the crap, and you have to pay somebody a monthly fee, because they're getting a cut out of it too, guys. So your profit margin will be more if you go straight to the manufacturer itself, right? Supplier.
Absolutely. Anytime someone is in between you and the company that's actually producing the product, all they're doing is driving your cost up and getting in between you and the people that can actually help you and your customers if something should go wrong.
Yep, which takes time. So you guys would lose time and money and frustration, right? You always want to find manufacturers who do not sell to the general public. I usually don't deal with too many manufacturer guys that has their own websites and selling their own products on the websites, especially for the price that they recommend we sell it at or lower. I do deal with a few that they actually sell their products higher than they recommend us to sell them for. So, they do sell them for a little bit more, and I usually don't like to deal with manufacturers that way. But I usually don't recommend, guys. So if they're selling on their own website, they're probably getting ranked out, ranking you out and stuff, and getting more sales, right? Be assertive and positive, guys. Be super confident, professional at all times when you're dealing with manufacturers, because you get more with honey than you do with vinegar, right? How's that saying go, Dave?
Well, the actual saying is that you can get more flies with sugar than you can with shit, but I'm not sure that's true. But I guess you can get more flies with sugar than you can with vinegar. That's for sure.
I want to answer Gail's question real quick, just real quick. It says, is Alibaba and the like really a middleman? No, Alibaba's not. I'll talk about that here in a little bit, okay? But no, Alibaba is not. All right, guys. Remember that finding merchandise is not the biggest problem you have. It really isn't. Just look around the world. There's billions of products available. You just need to know where to get them and how to get them. It's not the hardest thing you have, guys. The biggest problem you have. It really isn't. Counting all the money might be the biggest problem you have.
Actually, I think the biggest problem that anybody listening to us will have is actually doing it, just making themselves actually do it.
Yeah.
That's always the biggest thing that's holding people back, is a lack of taking action.
Yep, that's true.
You got to jump in and start swimming.
Yep, don't give up, guys. See, this is kind of the most frustrating part for a lot of people, but also it is the most important, right? It's really easier than you guys think to find manufacturers that want to work with you. It really, really is easier than you think. A lot easier, guys.
Yeah, you're never going to call a factory and say, hey, I need to talk to someone who handles your distributors and your online sales, and then you talk to this person. You are never going to hear this sentence: no, thank you, we're actually selling too much product already. You're not going to hear that.
That's the truth,
as long
guys.
as you don't, as long as you come across as a professional business person, they're going to give you a genuine look, and you have a really good chance of landing a deal and setting up a website, and you're off to the races.
I don't think I've ever had a manufacturer turn me down that actually does drop shipping and wants to deal with the general, people who want to sell online. I know sometimes it's a little harder. They do want to deal with people that has a real business. So most companies, except for like Amazon and eBay and stuff, but it depends on what products you're getting and stuff too, guys. But most of them want to know that you're serious and stuff and not just be throwing stuff out there. One of the most important, guys, is traffic too, right? Getting traffic to your site. You must have site traffic, interest, trust, then you get to sell, right? So they have to come to your site. They have to have interest, which they have interest most of the time before they come anyways, but you have to make it more interesting on your site. And trust, which is like trust seals, clean site, not a bunch of AdSense and stuff all over your site. And, that's how you get to sell, guys. Build it and they will come mentality is a myth. It doesn't happen when you just throw something out there, guys. You have to do some basic stuff. You usually have to do if you have your own website, you have to do some basic SEO. If you're posting stuff, Amazon, eBay, you have to have decent descriptions. You want to set yourself apart from your competition and other people selling the products online on Amazon, eBay, or on your own websites. But build it and they come mentality is a myth. But they will come if you build it right.
That's absolutely true. People underestimate how much traffic they can get just by virtue of having a properly set up website. If you set it up right, you will start getting some traffic.
Yep. Getting traffic to your store, guys, or your websites, as soon as you use social media as a source of traffic. Facebook is really easy way, guys, to get traffic to your stuff. AdWords. I'm spending like $10 a month on one of my niches, guys, and it's making me at least $400 to $500 a day. Not in profit, but money coming in. I'm still making maybe a couple $100 off of that in profit, but for $10 investment, it's an obscure niche. But social media is a really good source of traffic, guys, and YouTube is really a great one for me too, guys. It's throwing little small $5 videos from Fiverr, and put the keywords and stuff in the description, right in the title of the video. I get a lot of traffic from that way, right? Target traffic equals more conversions and higher average sale, right? So you want to get targeted traffic. You don't want somebody send somebody that likes dashing hounds to buy golf clubs, right? More than likely. What was that analogy you said a while ago about two different products, right? Can't remember now.
Yep.
Not just any traffic.
Discount juicers, they don't want to buy kitty litter.
That's right. Don't want to be kitty litter. So not just any traffic, guys. It's target traffic. So one of the key, number 4, guys, this is really important. This is one that beat me down earlier in my business, was customer service. And it's really not that hard if you really be honest with your customers. So say, for example, if you have something on back order, and we hear the cringing, people's teeth gritting right now, go, oh, back orders. And we've heard all kinds of horror stories about that, guys. But what I've found out in my business that if something is on back order, which is not that bad, it's not as bad as it used to be back in the day for having companies that have stuff in stock that you've got order for. Most companies do have inventory these days, but you'll run into it every once in a while. As you contact your customer immediately if the item is on back order, and what you want to do is tell them, hey, it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks, whatever the manufacturer tells you it's going to be, and contact them and be honest with them. And guess what? I guarantee about 75% of them will say, yeah, it's fine, go ahead and put it on back order. Unless it's a birthday present or something like that. I've had a lot of people say, well, I'll just take a picture of it and put it in the card for them. You ship it when it's ready, right? So be honest with your customers, guys, and contact them immediately as soon as you can, right? Keep track of inventory and listings. So you want to keep track of your inventory. Say, for example, you're doing Christmas stuff on Amazon and eBay. You want to make sure that stuff's ready before the holidays comes around, right? Be up front and honest with your customers. Like I said, if something's on back order, for example, be up front and honest with them, right? And try to help them out all you can, or your customer service if you have somebody take care of that for you. Things will go wrong in any business, guys. It's just how it's how it is, right? But it's how you respond that matters, right? So you're the one they pay. It's your problem until you fix it, right, Dave?
That is absolutely right. And guys, if you take a look at the bullet points on this page and think about what we were saying earlier about when you first talk to a manufacturer, how you have to come across as a professional. All this is acting like a professional. Everybody that deals with any business, whether it's Amazon or the clothing store down the street or whatever, all they want is professional service and courtesy. And that's all this is. And I've been doing this for a long, long time, and I will tell you guys that you will be amazed at how nice your customers are if you are upfront and honest with them. Occasionally something might go wrong. Something will get shipped to the wrong address, or when it gets to their house it's broken. Your attitude is everything, and if you act like a professional, if you are a professional, you're going to be surprised at how easy these problems are to fix.
Yeah.
But we're not here to bullshit you and tell you that everything's going to be, flowers and honey. Once in a while something will go wrong. Your attitude is everything. Be a professional, act like a professional, and the problems will tend to solve themselves or just disappear as you just move through the process.
True. Key number 5, guys, automation. This is what kills a lot of people when they get burned out. There's only 24 hours a day, guys, so you need to automate to scale your business. You cannot get so many things done in one day, so if you don't start getting people to help you out in your business, you're going to fail miserably. You need to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, right? So you can never be truly successful on your own. Time equals money. Even if you don't think you have enough money to automate, you can still automate, guys. Look at Fiverr.com, right? $5. I get a lot of videos made for $5. Sometimes I get a little longer videos. It costs me 10. But that's just one example of automation and the outsourcing. What we call it outsourcing, guys. You want to outsource things like I outsource stuff like help desk stuff, right?
Yep, I outsource content writing. I outsource web design, graphic stuff. You'll get to a point where you're making enough money that you'll sit down at your computer and you're like, okay, now I got to do this thing, and then you'll stop and you'll say, you know what? I could pay someone to do this, and I could do this other thing that makes me a lot more money.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can just go take a nap.
But that was the secret. That's the 5 secrets, guys. I'm going to show you really some cool stuff here. Greg wanted me to show you. I think Greg stepped out for a minute. But Greg wanted me to share with you guys a secret strategy for building a massive list. You guys know that Greg likes to build a list, and he's really big into that list building. I am too. But first, he picked his niche. He picked weight loss. See, and that's a really competitive niche, right, guys? So he figured, what do you really want to sell, right? And so he's selling ebooks, courses, supplements, CP offers. So that's what kind of stuff he wants to promote these people. See, step 1, he found a low-cost, high search engine volume item that the niche wants. And what he went after is pitometers, which costed $1. He was telling us earlier they cost him 75 cents, but he just rounded it off to $1, right? Sell it cheaper than anyone else in the marketplace. And the average price is $10 for a pitometer. He's going to sell them for $5, right? So get this, guys. He gets most of the sales because he's selling it below his competition. He's selling for half price below the competition. And what he does, this is a secret sauce, guys, is inserts a letter to collect a free gift inside of the box when it's shipped to him, right? So you put a letter in there, and you want to get him to go to URL. So everyone gets it, right? Almost everyone's going to get this because they're going to get a free gift, right, for going over here and registering his website. It's just slick. And on the thank you page, he makes offers, right? When they register on the thank you page, you start sending emails to them to buy other products. And guess what? Amazon pays for all of it. Greg's been secretly doing some Amazon stuff, guys, for a little while now. Most of you guys probably don't know that, but he's been actually just crushing it with these little in the health niche, right? So, who is interested, guys?
I think that's genius.
It's genius, isn't it? Who's interested in starting this profitable six-figure income, guys, e-commerce business in 2014? I know it's the 5th month into it, but actually right now it's a great time to get started because you get really going into it. And by August, September, when the holidays come around, guys, you can actually crush it. Actually just...
That's right. Your websites will be established, you'll be ranking, and you'll be positioned perfectly for the holidays.
Let me show you guys a piece of software real quick. You guys are going to like this. We'll show you, it's called eProspector software, guys. This has never been launched anywhere. It's only private software that me and Dave's been using, a few people. It's a fast software that separates the best from the also-rans of eBay. This is the eBay software. I'm going to show you Amazon software in a few minutes too, guys. You can discover entire new product niches you never discovered considered before. Eliminates painful hours of searching for products that are popular. So you can zero in fast on movers and shakers and delivers sensational deals to testers so if you can see they're popular in the market. So let's go over here and pull that software up real quick, guys. Pull eProspector up. I'll go ahead and log in over here. Put it over here so I can log in. And real quick, let's go here and type in coffee makers, right? Coffee maker. And I'm not going to choose a category or anything like that. I'm just going to go straight out and do a search. Now keep in mind this software it scrapes eBay, so it takes a little bit longer to gather all the results. So it'll be spinning here for a couple minutes. But this is really cool stuff, guys. And what this does, it'll show you products that sell within the last 30 days, how many products they've sold. Like in coffee makers, backpacks, or whatever you're going to look for. If you want to search down in the category, you can really dig into the category here as well. So we'll put it over here to the side here a second. It does take a minute for this to scrape a lot of information. And see, it's starting to pull up information now. Quantity available 1, quantity available 100. Look, this was sold 432 in the last 30 days. And still pulling up some information, see. It takes for a few minutes for the software, but you got to just be patient with it, right? Pulling up information. There we go. Finally got that. So now we can see how many sold here. So right, this guy sold 56 of this one here, right? Still got 20 available. It's for $89. So let's see if we want to narrow the price up to $50 or more. We can narrow this up here, guys, to see which one's selling best. See how fast that search was, right? This was 331, 7 of that one, sold 10 of that one. But we're looking for prices over $100. Sold 338.
I love selling more expensive stuff, and that's one of the things I love about this software.
Right.
People that are willing to spend more money are always easier to deal with.
So we can go down here and narrow this down. Try to see what the results at. Oh, I took less than $10. There we go. So you see how powerful this is, guys? So what you're finding out is how many they're selling in the last 30 days on eBay. So if you see products in here that they sold 105, they hold 56 on that one, 432, you know it's a hot seller, so you need to try to find a manufacturer for it, all right? And this is just...
If any of you guys are thinking, you're looking at this software, and if any of you are thinking, well, I could just go to eBay and I could find this same information, you're right, and you go ahead and do that. We'll check back with you in a month. Because you better pack a lunch, man, because it's going to take a while, and you're going to get tired of clicking on stuff. So this software is going out there and scraping one of the biggest e-commerce sites in the world and pulling back just the stuff you want.
And this one here is not pulling up any U.S. results. I'm not sure why, but it usually you can narrow down by the country here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I will have to check out here in a little bit. Let's go in here for duffel bags. Duffel bag. Choose any country. And let it start doing the search. And like Dave said, if you had to do this manually, guys, sure, it takes a minute or so for it to search, but like Dave said, it'd take you weeks or months just to try to find this information one by one by one, right? So let's go over here and we'll talk about the AZ software. This is my favorite, guys. The AZ Prospector software we've got. It's AZ Super software. It reveals hot selling products within Amazon within seconds. Not only does it pull up hot selling products to show you the little cool ninja stuff that's freaking awesome. Ignore slow-moving, low-ranking products to deliver only the best to you. So it ignores all the bull crap, right? eBay is harder to scrape, and that's why some of these results are so zero and stuff, because it's harder to scrape than Amazon. But it does pull up some great results here. Show you here 34 of that one, 631 of that one, 6 of that one, 64 of that one. So if you're looking for duffel bags, this might be the way to go. So, you know, it's looking for $25 or something. They've got just sold 265 of that one. So
I bet that guy's not paying more than $8 for that duffel bag.
Yep, I actually went to a trade show in Vegas a couple months ago, Dave. I seen similar duffel bags like this to $3 to $5, dude. $3 to $5 a piece.
This guy just went and just had a couple big boxes of duffel bags shipped. He's got them in his garage, and he just sits back and collects.
Collects, exactly. Show you the AZ Prospector, guys. Shows you products with staying power, long, steady sales history. That's what you want. Seriously, I'll show you software in a second, guys. You guys are going to salivate over it. Delivers products that you have tons of reviews are guaranteed to be the best sellers on Amazon, right? So let's go over here and pull the AZ Prospector up. And guess what, guys? This is this new software. Nobody else has got this. I think maybe a dozen people got it. But it just actually got finished up the other day. Today is Thursday. It got finished up on Monday or Tuesday. And we've tested it, and it's great. We've been working on it for months now. So there's no searching you need to do in here, guys. There's no typing anything because you can't do it. And what this does, if you went to Amazon right now, guys, and I'll show you. I'll give you an example. Let's go over here to Amazon bestsellers, right? Bestsellers, right? Okay. All right, let's go here, open a new tab, and let's go to Home and Kitchen, for example. All right. Okay, show you guys something really cool. You see this right here where it says how many days in the top 100? What you got here is you have the top 100 sellers in Home and Kitchen category, and what you have is 100 products. They only show 100. That's all they show, right? They only show 100 in each category. And that's all you get. So you can see how many is in here, right? But I'm going to show you what the software does. It not only does that, but it does some other little cool ninja stuff. So let me go over here and pull it up for you guys. Let's go pull the Home and Kitchen up. Okay? Simple search. And this software is quick, guys. Watch how fast this searches. This will be searching within just a couple seconds and it's done. It's really a lot faster than the eProspector. Nothing against eProspector because it's amazing software. But this software is really, really crazy stuff here, guys. So look, I'm in Home and Kitchen right now, right? I can narrow, I want the price to be $25 plus, right? Let's go $25 plus, okay? So I eliminate all the products that are lower than that, right? Let's make it go to 50 just for shits and giggles. All right? Now I want to know how long it's been in the top 100. So you could never do this, guys, go on this website. Well, you could. It'd take you months or weeks or months, like Dave was saying, to actually calculate this information. But what I got here is days in the top 100, right? I can choose down to 1,000 days, guys. Now, if a product's been in the top 100 for 500 days or 1,000 days, right, you know it's a hot seller. What's days in top 100? 1,961. How many times 365 days in a year is that? 6 years? 5 years?
Yeah, 6 years. And look at how many reviews they are.
Now we can reviews. Now we can narrow down by reviews, guys. We can actually go to 2,000 plus reviews. But look at the reviews you have here too. And available offers, okay? So you can actually narrow this stuff down like crazy, okay? So now I'm looking for products that has 100 plus, and they've been 100 plus days in the top 100, just for example. And I'm looking for something that has 500 plus reviews, right? Let's go 1,000. And reviews means a whole lot, guys. Just because it has 3,373 reviews, they probably sold 10,000 of these or more. Why? Because most people don't leave reviews, right, Dave?
Yeah, at least. Most people don't leave reviews.
So they sold a lot more than 10. I would say this one here, the 1,223, is more likely sold 8 to 10,000.
It'll be 10,001 once I buy mine.
There it is. That's the one.
Yeah, there it is, man.
There it is. So what I'm saying here, guys, you can take and go here and try to dig this information, which they don't show. You show how many days and stuff in, but reviews and the pricing and all that kind of stuff, it'd take you literally weeks, guys, just to do that. And you see how fast this software works, right? Crazy, crazy stuff. I always recommend before you do a new search is always nail this stuff set back from stock. And I'm gonna have a button put here, guys, that says reset, and it'll reset all these back. So I have my programmer do that the next couple of days and have a reset button, so I have to do that. Let's go pick out another category for.
Can I throw in a comment here, Sam?
I'll let you do that.
Thank you. You guys, when you see what he's doing here and look at these results, I want to make sure that you understand that what we're doing is we're sifting the cream out. When you can do this and you can narrow it down just to products with lots of reviews, just to products that stay in the top 100 in their category year after year, that tells you a couple things right away. Number one, it's a quality product. It's selling like crazy. It's continuing to sell like crazy. And what that means is that the amount of support you're going to have to give your customers is not going to be that great. People are going to get this. They're going to be satisfied with it. They're going to tell other people about it. It's going to be a no-brainer for you.
So
we're leaving behind all the stuff that can possibly be an issue. Stuff that won't sell well, stuff that won't have the kind of quality that you want to deliver to your customers. All those issues are gone because you're narrowing yourself down just to the cream of the crop.
Right. So I did a real quick search here with watches, guys. Look, $50 plus, 1,000 plus days, 1,000 plus days in the top 100. It's a hot seller, guys. 500 plus reviews. Look at this watch here, Invicta, right? I've never heard of that one, but it's sell for $90. It probably wholesales probably for 40, 45 bucks or something, 50 bucks in that range. But what I did, guys, this is simple searching stuff, guys. If you don't know how to do this, you need to learn how real quick. I just simply went to Google and typed in Invicta watches manufacturer. Guess what I just found? InvictaWatch.com. InvictaWatch.com. I go to their website, guys. Look, they have a contact us down here, and they have a distributor in the U.S. Let me talk about distributors, guys. These guys are the manufacturers. Now, you don't run into this a lot. I don't run into it a lot. Most of the time, manufacturers will they'll sell the products to you, drop ship it to or whatever. Some of these really big companies have distributorships, like this one's in the U.S. And I've had companies that I really wanted to sell their products, really wanted to sell their products, and had to go to the distributor. And it's not much difference really in the price, guys, because you're not going to get it directly from the manufacturer. In this case, it looks like in this case, I haven't contacted them yet, or nothing, but it kind of looks like you have to go to an independent distributor, retailer to get the watch. But it doesn't hurt to call. Look, it doesn't hurt to call. The numbers are here, guys. Brazil, Hong Kong, all this information, guys. So it's easy as doing a simple Google search. You can find the product. And, you know, what we can do is call them, guys. Call them, say, do you guys drop ship? Do you guys sell to, you know, people who has online stores and so forth? And all they can say is yes or no, or they can lead you somewhere else to, you know, another retailer or distributor that sells the products that you can deal with. See how easy that was, guys? Invicta, look. So this software is just crazy ninja stuff, guys. Can't recommend it enough, for sure. Now that you know this stuff, guys, how easy it is, how fast it is, how drop-dead simple it can be, others like you can do it too. Everybody can do it. I want to say this right here, that success has no discrimination. Being successful, being rich, has no discrimination. Be fat, ugly like Dave. You be bald-headed. You got 3 toes. You don't comb your hair. Black, white, red, blue, whatever. You're in a wheelchair. I mean, I know a couple of people actually, you know, can't get out of they're in a wheelchair and they're still making money. I know a guy that's blind that has e-commerce stores, right? So discrimination does not have anything against you. So does that mean you can? Sure. If we turned you loose right now, guys, would you immediately go out and be able to find these hot selling products to sell? Would you know where to find these reliable manufacturers and suppliers? Would you be able to crush it on Amazon? Would you know how to set up your stores quickly and easily? And would you know how to get started, you know, to making money and making sale after sale? Would you? All without this amazing new product and software, right, guys? Not likely. So here's a scenario. you would go back to doing whatever you guys were doing before this webinar, before this training for today, right? You guys go back to doing what you was doing with no special tools and set up training to get you up and running quickly and not to get the customer the sales you deserve. Or even worse, you may end up giving up and throwing in the towel. And that's not what we want, guys. We want you guys to be successful. I hate seeing people throw in the towel, right? We'll not let this happen. We won't let this happen to you guys because you guys mean too much to us. We don't want you guys to become a statistic and give up. You know, throw your thumbs up, throw your hands up. That's not what you need to do. You will not fail because we're giving you all the tools that you need to succeed. So we want to give you guys some real value. Okay, I'm not knocking these guys' product, and we'll get to the point here. I'm not knocking these guys' product. We really want to give these guys some good value and save you $3,000. You guys remember the Amazing Selling Machine? It was way overpriced. Last time they released it, sold for $3,500. I think the time before that, they sold it for $3,000. But and you guys see the Amazing Selling Machine and how much promotion is going on, right? Yes, Jim, there's free software upgrades. We'll do Q&A here in a little bit. But the Amazing Selling Machine, guys, sold for $3,500. I just think it was way overpriced. I actually have login. I got access to it. The guys give me access to it, and it just really just covers Amazon. Really, it just covers Amazon and white labeling your own products from China. You're going through Alibaba, and that's basically all it covers, guys. There's more to e-commerce. So much more, guys. E-commerce than just Amazon, right? And white labeling products. White labeling, you have to spend a lot of your own money, you know, going through Alibaba and the whole, you know, wondering if you're going to get your product and all kinds of other things, right? And I don't have nothing against white labeling. I actually import some of my own products as well from China. But my point is that you need to sell more than just Amazon. And that's really the only thing these guys are teaching is, you know, how to crush it on Amazon and white labeling your product, shipping it to Amazon and so forth. And there's a lot of risks there, right? Especially when you're a newbie and you're just getting started. There's a lot of risk when you're trying to do white label products and ship them straight to Amazon because you have to know what the hell you're doing. If you don't find it, you know, you don't have a hot niche product because you got it because you think it's hot and you didn't do your research, and you can be stuck with a lot of product, right? This limits your selling market, losing you tons of money. Right, Dave?
Yes, and it limits your ability to control the search results in Google. Like we were saying earlier, you know, we set up multiple sites a lot of times. We sell on Amazon, we sell on eBay, we sell all over the place, and we can take over the front page of Google. If all you're doing is just Amazon and just a site where you're white labeling products from China, that's all you got, man. The best you could do is to take 2 slots.
Yeah, exactly. Our product has way more training than those guys. Guarantee you would absolutely fall back. And I'll show you, I'll log into the members area and show you what we have in there. These guys don't have the priority software. Nobody else has access to. We only you will have it, giving you an advantage over the competition. That 2 pieces of software, guys, nobody else is selling it. Nobody has anything that scrapes like that. They guarantee it. I've never seen a piece of software out like it does what them 2 pieces of software does. They're simple. They do exactly what they're needed to do. That's what they intended. The intention was to have them made to do exactly what they do, not too complicated. Actually, 5 or 6 year old would probably use them, right? And that was, you know, I didn't want to make a piece of software that did eBay and Amazon. Then it can get too complicated, and the software is not going to work correctly, and there's going to be all kinds of bugs. And that's why there's 2 pieces of software, guys. And it's priority. Nobody else has it. I've never seen it. I've looked around, and that's it. So I'm introducing GoPro Formula. Guys, this is a new product. It's not been launched. It's not out there. It's only been do webinars, and Greg, being a good friend of mine, I agreed to do a webinar with him, right? It's a complete e-commerce training, guys, to get you selling products online in lightning speed. You can take action quickly, guys. Easy to follow method and exclusive software. Everything in the members area is exclusive, easy to follow, guys. And you can build your 6-figure e-commerce business will generate steady income for years. So let's show you what we have in the training. So I'm going to log in here real quick. Let me pull this up, and I'll log in before I pull it over here. And I'll show you what we have in the members area, guys. Cool? Yeah, I knew you would. I knew you was cool because you guys are cool, right? So let's go in here and log in. I'll log into one of my accounts. Okay, guys, pull it up here for you. First thing to do when you see the members area, guys, this is really cool thing too, guys. You actually get to our private Facebook group that we have. It's a closed group, so you get in there and you can network with other people and share your ideas and share your successes and so forth, right? You start watching training videos and the bonuses here, guys. So first thing here you want to do is you probably grab the software, right? You can grab the software here. There's AZ Prospector, the eProspector, and AZ, the video showing you how to use it for both of them. Let me tell you something, guys. I did a private launch of my list about a month or so ago, and I didn't even have AZ Prospector, and it's so like hotcakes. But you know, I told my list, I'll have AZ Prospector or any other software we built for the system you get for free. You won't have to ever pay for anything, any upgrades here or anything in here, guys. Anything that I add, you always get. Here's the cool part, guys, training. And I want to dig, there's a lot of training here, guys. I don't want to scare anybody away, but there's a lot of information, like especially in building your store, there's a lot of stuff in here. The first thing I would recommend, guys, is watch this video and go through the introduction section, because there's a lot of good information here. And this will give you a roadmap of where you need to start out here, because if you're a newbie, I wouldn't recommend building your own store right off the bat or using Amazon, right? I would say start using eBay, right? So you can skip over these 2 sections, but these 3 sections are very important, right? Introduction explains to you the basics. Then you research. This has got a lot of great information here, guys. Let me see how many videos is in this module alone. There's more than one video, guys. It's all those short videos, but they're all really good.
There is a lot of stuff in there.
But what I'm saying, guys, if you go through the introduction and listen to what I say, you don't need to go into bulk surplus and liquidations, importing and white labeling, that kind of stuff. This is a massive module. These are massive modules, but you need to follow and skip through the pieces you don't need, right? Like Dave said, there's a lot of information here.
There is, and I think it's important to point out, Sam, that don't be afraid of this. There's a lot of value here. There's a lot of information here. What you want to do is pick one way of making money, get started with it, get some cash flowing, and then pick another one.
Exactly.
And by the time you work your way through it, it may take a year, but by the time you work your way through this, you'll have Amazon products, you'll have eBay listings, maybe an eBay store, you'll have your own websites. You'll be off and running. There'll be no looking back.
So we have 12 videos plus, and each module, guys, will have a lot of resources and stuff at the bottoms too, right here, for when we talk about in these videos. We'll actually have a lot of resources for you guys. When we talk about anything in the videos, the resources will be at the very bottom. And then we have, continue on to module 3. It's really easy navigation, guys and gals. It's really easy to go through our members area. So here's finding real wholesalers and distributors, manufacturers, right? And it's the whole module here. I just want to run you guys through the members area here, right? And see right here, look, there's some notes down here, short codes, some links, and so forth, right? And amazing modules, guys. The research, finding the wholesalers and distributors. This is separate stuff in the software too, guys. It's some really cool little tips and tricks that I share that you'll freak out over. There's some really cool stuff I've been using for years. I don't share with anybody, right? Only people that buy some of my products and so forth, right? Creating content, traffic domination. We have a whole section just on Facebook, okay? Great training. Communities are our Facebook community, right? We have interviews here, and we've done 3 interviews. I just got another schedule, another interview. And I plan on doing at least 10 or 12 of these guys. It says 5 in here, but I've got another one scheduled with Audrey Kerwood, that used to be the big girl in StomperNet, and she's had very successful, so still does. And we'll interview her next week. But we'll be adding a lot of stuff in here, guys. Bonuses. Let's go in here to bonuses. We have all kinds of bonuses, guys. And this is just stuff we add. And I keep adding stuff to bonuses. I had this one a couple days ago, and that one a few days, probably last week, probably beginning of last week, right? And I've got some other, actually I've got some other stuff to add in here too. And I will be adding that probably tomorrow, a couple other things. I continue to like to add stuff, guys, because I like to give value to my people. But that gives you a little rundown in the members area, guys. But like I said, the training modules is the most important here, plus the 2 pieces of software are just amazing. But you get all the bonuses and interviews. Like I said, I've got another cool little thing I'm adding to it. It's already done. I just have to add it to it. It's a little tool. So if you guys don't have Photoshop and stuff, I got a little tool that you can actually do your photo editing and stuff straight off the site. Just haven't made the link live in here yet, but you can actually do your photo editing without having fancy smart software. You can come right here and just do what you want to do, right? Cool. So, who wants to watch over our shoulders and see exactly step by step, like in the members area, you'll see exactly step to step, guys. We don't hide anything. I like to show people exactly what I'm doing, and without hiding something that you have to have something extra to make it work. I want to give you everything you need to make it work. And I'll give you another tip. I don't have anything in there that's going to be drip feeded, released 30 days later after the refund period and all that, the guarantee period and that kind of stuff, right? I give you everything all at once. I know somebody just did a big launch. I'm not going to mention his name, but he did a big launch a couple weeks ago. Everybody knows who he is. You guys probably know who he is too. But the thing is, I bought his product stuff and got in his members area, and it's like 4 modules not available. Contacted him and said, oh, not going to be available until after the 30-day guarantee refund period. I thought that was a crock of shit. But you guys got to watch over Solar to see exactly step by step how this stuff is done. It's really easy, guys. So this is a special offer for Greg's List, right? This is for Greg. Greg talked me into it to come out with you guys and do this. We're only doing the special webinars with just a few people, guys. I mean, this is only like the 3rd one we've done, right? Yep. This is a special one-time investment. One-time investment, guys. There's never anything else you'll ever have to pay, upgrades, anything. It's all yours, right? When you sign up now, you're protected by a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee, guys. If you're not satisfied, neither are we. I just don't want you to think that you got ripped off or it's not what you need. It's not for you. Just contact us, guys. Let us know and return every penny of your investment. So you are protected by 100% guarantee, and you only have the opportunity to gain when you sign up now, okay? But, and this is what I threw out. Greg doesn't know I did this, so he's probably going to fall back. But I threw this in here too, guys. Fast action bonuses, okay? It's outsourcing formula, which is a product right here. This is a whole course, a whole training course like GoPro Formula. It's got all the members area. It's got a bunch of videos. It's got tons of interviews. I've got, I don't know, I think 10 or 12 interviews with some top people, guys. Really, Ty Cohen's one of them. John Jonas, Davin Michael, some of the big gurus out there, guys, that outsources a lot. So it's a whole training course of videos and stuff, plus tons and tons of bonuses and interviews. Not only will you get that, and it was included here, I don't know if you guys seen Gig Prospector. It's a piece of software that I did. I sold thousands of copies of it for $47, and it scrapes, it does Fiverr. Let's pull the software up, heck, real quick, just for shits and giggles. All right, so I want to look for eCover, for example, right? Go do a search. And the software, guys, works. It's Adobe Air, so it'll work on any system, right? So if you got Windows or Mac, it'll work, right? So, it's the same thing, guys. Look, positive ratings, positive ratio. You can narrow down the quickest right here. So maybe I want my stuff in less than 5 days. I want eCovers less than 5 days. I don't feel like waiting. Narrow it down, guys. Okay? Positive ratio. Let's go to, so you want to look for people that's 100% positive or 90%. It's probably about your best you're going to get is 100%. 90 is, you're right? How many times have they been thanked, guys? 500? Let's see. Yeah, 500 is probably about right. Okay, 1,000 times. And I only want people to work in the U.S. for me, right? Just for this right here, guys. See how fast, and this is another tip, guys. You could never do this in Fiverr. It would take you weeks or months to try to figure this information out. It's as simple as that. It would take you forever to get this information. And this is how I find the fastest people to do videos for me and all this kind of stuff. But, guys, this is an amazing piece of software. So you get the GoPro Formula, which is normally $1,900. Should be charging $2,000 for this course, guys. Outsourcing Formula is regular $197. Gig Prospector sells for $47. Market Spark Pro is a SEO software, guys. That you can drive regular traffic to your sites and stuff, relevant traffic. It's a really cool piece of software. Regularly sells for $197. Outsourcing Organizer is $27. You can organize your jobs and stuff for your outsourcers, and you set budgets and stuff, guys. This is another piece of software. It's never been released. It's never sold to the public. Total value is $2,400. But you guys, for you today, GoProFormula.com/get/GPF, and that's it, guys. All this is for $497. So you just go grab it now. So it's GoProFormula.com/get/GPF. Let me put the link in here for you guys really quickly. A second, I'll pull it over here. So we're going to do some quick Q&A for you guys. How about that? I want to answer you guys this question. Let me go ahead and pull the chat box up so I can put that in there for you guys. And
I like this one. How long did it take you to hit 7 figures, Sam?
A year? I never.
Yeah.
I don't do millions a year, guys, but I do very well. But I never claim to do millions a year, but I do very well. Right?
I had my first $1 million year in 2002. That's sales, not profit, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Trying to figure out where the box is at because I'm not sure here. Let's stretch it out here. I'm trying to figure the chat box and I can't see it. Here we go. There you go. So I can put you guys a link. You guys can go grab that. It's limited time because I'm planning on raising the price for this. We sold it for a lower price a couple months ago to my list, and I promised that I would raise it up, and I did. And I'm promising I'm going to raise it up to $9.97 pretty soon too. So let's go ahead and answer some questions. See any questions in the box there, Dave? Let's see. Let's go through. There's a lot of them.
Any thoughts on banned states to sell on Amazon? There's two things. Number one, you can do what some people do, which is find someone who doesn't live in a banned state and use their affiliate code. It has to be someone you trust. The other thing you could do is just start working on the other modules. Set up your own website and run through eBay. That's one of the reasons that the course has got all these different ways to do e-commerce. You know, not only is Amazon not available for some people, but you know, Amazon, eBay, having your own website, different people have different kinds of talents and different attitudes, and you may find that you enjoy different kinds of e-commerce better. I myself prefer to set up my own websites. I like having control.
Me too. I do too. But like I've got the analogy that if you can't beat them, join them. I do like my own websites too. I do like my own websites. I'm a big believer in having your own websites and have a lot of control. But if you can't beat them, join them. Put stuff on Amazon. I'll give you guys a tip. What I do. I sell this one particular product for $79.99. I sell them on a bunch of my websites. I put the same product on Amazon for $99.99 and sell the shit out of them. Okay.
Yeah, and I get a little bit. I do the same thing. The products that I have on Amazon that are also on my website are more expensive on Amazon, and that's because my products are kind of high end. They're like Sam's. They're like $100 and more. Mostly, it's people who have Prime accounts. They're Amazon Prime members, and I'm an Amazon Prime member. I know sometimes I'm not getting the absolute best price on Amazon, but I like that quick free shipping.
Yep.
You know, and I like being able to send stuff back with no hassle. So.
I got a question from CB. Any ideas for those who are located in the United States? Amazon does not allow. That's totally, e-commerce is totally different, CB. You're talking about affiliates. So affiliates, if you're promoting the offers through affiliate, you're an affiliate and you're promoting offers through an affiliate network, and you're promoting Amazon stuff through Amazon's affiliate network. So I'm in North Carolina and I can't do it. But there's nothing, physical products has nothing to do with that. You can still sell physical products. I can still sell physical products from North Carolina or any state or anywhere because that's not the rules. They're going after affiliates, okay? I hope that clarifies that for you. Is this better than Amazon selling machine, Skip asked. Well, heck yeah, you damn Skippy. I guarantee it. Like I said, if you guys don't like it, if you don't like it, then ask for a refund. But I guarantee you're going to get a lot more information out of our product than you will Amazing Selling Machine. We've had, if you guys join, go to the Facebook group and see all the comments and stuff and all the results we're getting out of the people out in there, and you'll see for yourself. All right? Okay. Still going to the questions, guys. Yeah, Ray's asking, how do you keep your manufacturer supplier from competing with you online? Well, that's why I usually don't deal with companies. I do research on them or ask them if they sell their own products online first before I usually like to deal with them.
Yeah, and that's how you deal with it. You eliminate those people from the start.
Isn't product liability insurance expensive for products? Well, no, you don't have to have product liability insurance if you're selling somebody else's products.
They have that.
Yep. It's like licensing. Let me give you guys another tip. Licensing for like college or NFL types of stuff or anything like that. The companies you're dealing with that selling that, they're the people that license it. You don't have to license any of that stuff because they're responsible for all that stuff, for all the profit share. You know, the money has to go to the institutions and stuff. So you can carry any liability and any kind of licensing liabilities. Now you can. I've bought products, guys, that companies was getting ready to go out of business and stuff. Like I bought NFL and college stuff. and then the company go out of business a year later, I still bought that stuff. I still have the right to sell it. Is that cool?
Serena wants to know, does this include AZ Prospector? Yes, it does. Not only
Oh,
does
yeah,
it
yeah,
include
it all
the
includes
2 pieces of software that we've been talking about this evening, it includes any other software that we come up with and put in the members area.
So you not only do you get to get GoProformula. GoProformula, which has the 2 pieces of software, guys. GoProformula has eProspector and AZ Prospector inside the system. Okay, these are all bonuses I want to give you. All these bonuses are actually in Outsourcing Formula as bonuses right now. So when you get Outsourcing Formula, you also get to go. If you have to get a GoProformula, I'll give you this Outsourcing Formula as a bonus, and you'll get the Gig Prospector, the MarketStart Pro, and the Outsourcing Organizer, all as a bonus. And I'll send you the link afterwards. It's not automatically set up in GoProformula. I'll have to send you the link. So I want to see the sales coming out. I'll email you the registration so you can get started with it. Okay. And it's a great course. I'm selling it. I'm $197. I plan on raising it to $497 soon because it's got a lot of information. Great information on outsourcing your business, guys. It's really important to start outsourcing. But our main thing here is to GoProformula, guys. We want you guys to be successful. And let me tell you guys another thing. We haven't even talked about this, Dave. This is crazy, man. We're also going to walk you guys by the hand for 4 weeks. 4 weeks
That's right.
of group training, hour long, hour and a half, hour long. It takes 2 hours once a week for 4 weeks because we want you guys to be successful. We want you guys to go out there and make things happen, guys. So, you guys have the opportunity here when you sign up to get a lot of hand-holding from us. Not only you get to watch over shoulders all the videos that we have in the members area, but you'll get 4 weeks of hand-holding with group session, training sessions with us too. So,
and of course we'll both be in the Facebook group from time to time.
Yep.
I'll be in there actually quite a bit this coming weekend.
You get unlimited updates, guys, everything. So anything we add to it, any upgrades we do on the software, any new software we add to it, because actually I'm talking about how another piece of software made. It'll be yours, I don't believe in charging you for extra. Once you're in the system, you're in the system, right? So let's go in here. I approximately have it.
Do you cover sourcing products from China?
Yeah, we do in modules 10 or 11. Yeah, in the importing section, we sure do. I cover Alibaba and a couple other resources. Alibaba is free. You guys don't have to pay for it. It's not a middleman or anything like that. I've never had to pay anything. I find a lot of manufacturers, and I go into detail exactly how I did it, guys. I had no training, no special stuff. I learned how to do it on my own. It's really easier than you think. A lot of people get afraid. Oh, God, I'm afraid to get ripped off, da-da-da-da. And I cover all that, how to protect yourself from doing that, okay? Get ripped off, and they know exactly how to deal with the people, right? The price of software, Stephen says, what is the price of software, Stephen? When you buy GoProformula, you get the software for free, okay? So the software is basically free. It's the only way you get it is buying GoProformula. Don't plan on selling the software outside of this product. So it will not be sold outside of this training. It's included, but only included with GoProformula, all right?
Okay. Steve wants to know if we do member support ourselves. Do we offer any personal coaching beyond the membership? Well, we are going to be doing the support webinars, and then on top of that, Sam and I will be popping into the Facebook group to answer questions.
And we do have it.
I actually like that way of doing it because if you have a question, more than likely someone else has got the same or similar question, and that way everyone can see the questions and answers.
Yeah, exactly. We always do have a help desk, guys, and I have a guy that mans it. He mans it 3 times a day, so he's back and forth on it every few hours, checking the help desk, and there's links in there and stuff in case you have any problems. My guy is really good. He's been working for me for years, and he knows exactly how to handle it. And if he can't handle it, I handle it. He'll hit me on Skype and say, I need you to help me out with this question. So I am always in there helping out, guys. So we do have a help desk if you have a problem. Can't log in, something, you know what I mean? Or maybe a video's not working for you right or something. It's not, we don't get many help desks because I spend a lot of time putting that thing together. I spent 8 months putting all the systems, all the videos, and all this stuff together, guys. And I spent weeks and weeks and weeks putting the membership area, so it's easy for you guys to navigate, make sure everything works. We've tested it. I've sold it to my list only, and that, and a couple little webinars, and that's it, guys. So, guy said AMS is, I'm not going to say what he said it was, but.
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't going to mention it either.
Well, that software. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Sam.
Well, the software work with a Mac. It's built on Adobe Air, so it'll work with Windows or Mac. So, yeehaw! That's why I only build stuff out of Adobe Air, guys. All this stuff is Adobe Air. All my software, the two pieces of software that's in here, the AZ Prospector, eProspector, outsourced and organizers, Adobe Air. That's Adobe Air. That's Adobe Air, and that's Adobe Air. So anybody can use it. And the cool thing about it too, guys, if I do any updates, so if I did an update, for example, and add some new features to it, all I got to do is to upload a file up to my server, and next time you open it up, it'll say, hey, we got an update for you. You want to update it now? It's easy as that. There's no logging back in the website, re-downloading all that stuff. It'll do it right on the fly for you. As cool as that, right?
How much investment roughly does it take for the first order from manufacturers to get this going? The answer for me has always been zero. Zero. I cut a deal with the manufacturer. We agreed that I'm going to start selling their stuff on my website, and I'm off to the races. The other thing to remember, guys, is that most of the time when you sell something, you've got the money in hand right away. They're buying with a credit card or with PayPal, so you've already got the money in hand before the manufacturer ever ships.
Yeah. Spencer's asking, is this software compatible in UK? It'll work anywhere. And then somebody put a link in there. Yes, Ron, it says, does $50 mean all products above $50? Or, yeah, it's above $50, so it go up the range of higher than that, right? I'm trying to go through this because so many questions here. I'm trying to run through them here. The offers, Jim asking what the offers options meant. And what that means is how many more products is available that's being sold, so how many more people selling the same product, right? Yeah, work on Mac. Jean, if you have an eBay account and got banned before, I'm not sure. I've never been banned from eBay for any reason. So you might just start another account, right? Okay. If you're a newbie, how long eBay till you do Amazon if you're aggressive? Steve's asking, Steve, I'm not going to say his last name. If you're a newbie, how long would it take to do eBay? You start eBay in just a few hours, actually. You start selling stuff on eBay quickly. I would say, a couple of weeks if you really feel comfortable with eBay and you feel comfortable going through the process. You can start with Amazon right after that, right? But you want to make sure if you're a newbie, I recommend you start with eBay or Amazon. eBay is usually the easiest to get started with really quickly. How would you rate comparison to the brown box formula? I actually got that too, Joseph. I got the brown box formula too. It doesn't cover that much. It's a good product. I actually know Ezra. He's on my Skype. I've got his cell number. He's a good guy. I'm in one of his private groups too. But it doesn't cover near as much as what the GoPro formula, right? Start from finish. Nate is asking how long it starts from finish to get your own first sale. I usually, when I put something out, get in a different niche, you can usually start getting sales within a day or two, within a couple of days, if you do it the right way. Do you have a way to find a manufacturer for a product you want to sell, you purchasing from a supplier? Well, yep, it's all covered in there, Ben. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Steve. Jackie's asking, how much do you spend on advertising? I don't do a whole lot of advertising myself. Most of my stuff is basic SEO that I do on my sites and my listings. And that's where you get ranked really easy. I do a little bit of AdWords, and I do a little bit of Facebook. I'm not doing Facebook right now. I paused all my campaigns, and I'm getting ready to redo it, but I don't spend that much money. I usually put like $10 limits on most of my stuff a day. So I don't do much, but I like to do basic SEO on my listings and stuff and on my sites. Or if I'm doing Amazon or eBay, I do a little basic SEO to sprinkle a couple keywords and description, and that's it. And you'll start getting traffic and sales, guys. And as again, CB is asking, any thoughts on the banned states selling on Amazon? There's no banned states for selling physical products on Amazon, only affiliates, okay? I think we covered that before. The software actually has drop-downs 3 for different countries. Roland, no, we don't have a payment, payment split or anything like that. That's a good point. We might end up doing that eventually, but right now we don't have it split payments or anything like that where you can make a couple of payments on it. Sorry. See more questions? Just asking Dave. There'll be a replay. Greg will get the replay out for you guys later. Cool. Okay, let's see. Somebody, how does it work for selling consumable products on Amazon, such as nutritional and Richard, I stay away from nutrition stuff. I'm not really big into the nutrition and weight loss types of stuff. There's too much risk and it's really competitive. So I personally would stay away from that myself if I was you. How long will this offer be open? I'm not sure. I think Greg told me he's going to keep it. We're going to keep it open for a week when he puts the replay and stuff up. We'll have to talk to Greg about that. I have been taking them down. You know, when I do a replay, I usually take it down for a couple of days. Because I don't want this to get saturated, guys. Like I said, we're going to be doing group sessions, and I don't want too many people. If we get too many people in there, then we can't cover all the stuff that we need to cover with you guys and answer your questions, right? So you can ask your questions, and we can go over stuff with you, right? Paul asking, how do you cover sourcing product from China and India? Well, most of my stuff from China, but we do cover how to source products and white label products and all that kind of stuff, Paul, in one of the modules. I think it's module 10 or 11.